much money you will spend and how much you get by the end. Then, the rest of my talk, I will show you what we are doing about high tunnels in Norway. There are two companies around. The Viking tunnels, this is for raspberries, this block here, and this is our block at Research Center. This is high growth tunnels, high tunnels. Our season is late, and we like to have a late season. It's August, and we are moving into early September because of the fruit prices are increasing at that time. So one of the tasks are how can we grow late maturing cherries on the tunnels, if having the good fruit quality. We started in 2006 testing Sweetheart, as you know, late maturing variety for us. 2x4 planting distance, and we are testing different films. Those are coming from the Hayground company, Meland, and regular greenhouse film, the clear film. We are also testing Dieberelling, which are allowed to use in Norway for delaying the fruit maturity, and also looking at the orchard floor management. Doing regular things, we record as a standard trial with climate, photosynthesis, looking into the crop load data, fruit quality, and also we are grading the fruit. The films, we are testing are these two, as I mentioned, luminance, which give some reduction of the light. And that means some lower temperature, and in that way it can delay the maturity. Okay, looking at the weather, it is from May to September. We have the maximum as the blue, the average and the minimum temperatures. And you see here, a few days we can, this is outside tunnel, a few days we can go up to 30 degrees. Average is much lower than that. So it's a cool climate we are growing cherries compared to your area. Inside the tunnel, we have got the temperature increase. There is some increase, but we don't like to go above 30 degrees. We should have ventilated here a few days. We have a warning system for that. But you see here that usually it's no problem for us if too hot temperature or it's too warm inside the tunnel. Humidity. Two different plastic sheet compared to outside, there are not much differences. Of course, humidity high during the evening night and dropping down during the day. This is a day schedule, 24 hours schedule. Light regime going up to 1200 micromole here at the top. It's a good sunny day. I zoom down here and you go much higher. This luminance, the green one, is reducing the light regime sun compared to regular plastic sheet. Yeah, carbon, leaf net carbon exchange, we'll cover that now. Well, crop load. What crop loads can we get on the tunnels? This is third leaf, fourth leaf, fifth leaf, so the 3 last seasons. Our conditions, we got quite high yields. Looking here into here, 11 ton, third year, it's a good yield. And then we doubled in the fifth year, more than 20 tons per hectare. That is almost 20 kilo per tree. But last year, it dropped down. And the reason for that is that we started to do some repruning, and then we lost some canopy size. No difference between the different covers. Fruit size is important. We all like to go for the big cherries, and the big cherries they pay more. Third year, we had 1/3 of the cherries, almost 1/3 last year than 34 millimeters, which are large cherries, in my opinion. When we doubled the crop load the year after, of course the fruit sizes became smaller and it's less big cherries. But still 1/3, or here is half last year than 30 millimeters. Then by the end, the effect of gibberelling. We have here, we treated them with gibberelling when they were straw yellow, 20 parts, which is a common thing, and it's a applied thing in Norway, applied thing. We see here, of course, when we pick them at 4 different times, we increase the fruit size. The cherries are growing 12 grams, 30 grams. This is 9 days apart. It's quite clear, adding gibberelling, larger fruit sizes. Fruit firmness, no differences on the fruit firmnesses by delayed harvesting, but adding gibberelling, much further fruit. Different films did not give much effect on the fruit sizes, fruit firmnesses. Similar color, sugar content. It's quite clear, not gibberelling treated, and here is gibberelling treated. You can see the effect. Okay, then I've been almost to the conclusion. We are maturing Sweetheart end of August in Norway, and we can delay this by using a late maturing variety and by using gibberelling. We can have large fruit sizes under the plastic tunnels. They don't crack, they are of good quality. I did not tell you the data about fruit quality, but we can easily store them regular cold storage for 1.5 weeks, 12 days for 4 degrees. Then the final conclusion regarding cherry cracking. I know it's not easy, but to select an environment with low rainfall. That's easy to say, but it's not so easy to do. You are located where you are located. That happens some places around the world. They grow cherries with low rainfall. And I think that's the best option. If you have a chance to do that, it saves you more money. The next is can you select a crack tolerant variety? To my knowledge, there is no one who is crack resistant, that they are tolerant. But some are very susceptible, and if you can avoid them, that helps. The third thing is that you have to manage the soil moisture carefully. Regular water supply. That prevents cracking. Then you have the chemical coming in, chloride, calcium chloride application, and you have the different protectants which are available to the market. And I mentioned vapor guard, rain guard, biofilm. Well, I should have added platina since I'm here in Italy. There are likely more. They give you some protection, but to my knowledge, they don't give you full protection if you have sterile. In my opinion, the only thing which is doing the job fully is to have a plastic cover system. As you know, there are many systems to pick from. We are moving into the high tunnels in Norway. They are costly. You increase production costs, but you can be a permanent supplier to the market. You can produce cherries still when it's raining outside, and that's where we go. And by that, I say thank you for your attention.